Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more detailed videos. General Hospital spoilers for Thursday, September 26th are shaping up to deliver one of those episodes where multiple threads intersect in ways that feel both personal and explosive, and fans are already buzzing about what's to come. The latest preview makes it clear that this will be more than just another day in Port Charles. It's going to be filled with heartfelt celebrations, vows of vengeance, shocking revelations, and the kind of confrontations that ripple out for weeks afterward. Every storyline feels like it's on the brink of either breaking wide open or shifting direction entirely, and that's exactly why this preview has so many viewers eager for the episode to hit the air. Let's break it down piece by piece, because there's a lot to unpack, and every moment in the teaser seems to carry weight for the characters involved. One of the standout threads is the Quartermaine family coming together to celebrate Monica. Monica Quartermaine has been a cornerstone of the show for decades, and any storyline that takes time to highlight her naturally draws attention. From what's being teased, the Quartermaines will gather in honor of Monica in a way that blends both nostalgia and a reminder of her central role in holding the family together. We all know the Quartermaines can be messy, divisive, and often consumed by their own drama. But Monica has always been that balancing force, the person who manages to keep the family functioning even when everyone else is at odds. The idea of celebrating Monica isn't just about honoring her personally, but also about recognizing how much she's sacrificed and contributed through the years, often quietly, often without fanfare, but always meaningfully. These kinds of family moments are rare for the Quartermaines, who tend to turn celebrations into battlegrounds, but the tone around this one feels different. It feels reverent, almost healing. Viewers can expect warmth, genuine affection, and maybe even some unexpected tenderness between family members who don't always show it. Of course, it wouldn't be the Quartermaines without some kind of complication looming on the horizon, but the foundation of the moment appears to be love and respect for Monica. There's a strong sense that this could be a gathering that plants seeds for future storylines, whether that's conflicts rekindled or alliances renewed. But for the episode itself, what matters most is the focus on Monica and the recognition that, despite all the chaos that swirls through this family, she's the one who anchors it. Moving from celebration to determination, we have Drew making a vow of vengeance. Spoilers confirm that Drew is not only angry but driven by a kind of intensity that signals this isn't going to be a fleeting burst of frustration. This is a promise that will define his actions going forward. Drew Cain has been through countless ups and downs, often finding himself pulled between loyalty, justice, and survival. But when the preview teases him making a vengeful vow, the question becomes, who exactly is he targeting, and what form will that vengeance take? Drew is not someone who lashes out recklessly. When he makes a vow like this, it's rooted in conviction. That's what makes it dangerous. Fans are speculating that this could tie directly to the recent betrayals and power plays that have left him at a disadvantage. If someone has crossed him in a way that feels unforgivable, Drew isn't going to let that slide. He's been underestimated before, and people often forget just how resourceful and relentless he can be when pushed. This vow could lead him into darker territory, and that's always compelling for viewers because Drew usually plays the role of a steady, morally centered character. If he's talking vengeance, that means he's been shaken in a way that demands payback, and that payback won't be subtle. Expect tension to rise as Drew starts setting plans in motion. There's a good chance he'll keep those plans close to the vest, which means other characters might not even realize how far he's willing to go until it's too late. The emotional weight of Drew's vow also ties back into Monica's celebration in an indirect way. Monica has always been a guiding influence, encouraging those around her to stay grounded and to choose family, compassion, and strength over destructive impulses. The contrast between a family honoring Monica's steady presence and Drew making a vow that pulls him closer to darkness is striking. It sets up a powerful thematic conflict. Will Drew remember Monica's example, or will his need for retribution overpower that? This kind of storytelling works best when character choices reflect bigger themes, and the preview makes it clear that this episode is about more than just individual plots. It's about the push and pull between love, legacy, vengeance, and trespass. Which brings us to Gio. Joe's statement in the preview is one of those moments that fans can't stop analyzing because it's cryptic yet loaded with potential meaning. Gio is a relatively new figure in the landscape of Port Charles, but already he's shown himself to be someone whose words carry weight. When a character like Gio makes a statement, it's often less about what's said outright and more about the layers underneath. What is he revealing? What is he holding back? Is this statement meant to protect someone, expose someone, or position himself in a new light? The intrigue lies in how vague yet charged the preview makes it sound. Gio could be stepping into a bigger role in current storylines, positioning himself as either an ally or a disruptor depending on how his words are received. If his statement shakes things up, that will immediately increase his presence in the story, and that seems likely given how the preview singles him out. The way spoilers phrase it suggests this isn't just an offhand comment, it's something that will land heavily with whoever hears it. For a character still carving out his space in the narrative, that's significant. It means Gio is no longer just a background presence. He's actively shaping events. And as fans know, once a character starts shifting dynamics in Port Charles, there's no going back. The momentum builds, the drama escalates, and the storylines become more intertwined. Joe's statement could very well be a catalyst for changes that ripple far beyond the immediate moment. Tracy Quartermaine has always been a firecracker, a character who thrives on disruption, who rarely holds her tongue, and who knows how to get under people's skin with surgical precision. In the preview, she's teased as dealing with a trespasser, and that immediately raises questions. Who would dare trespass on Tracy's turf, and how will she react? The word trespasser itself suggests violation, intrusion, and conflict, and if there's one thing Tracy does not tolerate, it's someone crossing her boundaries. Fans know Tracy well enough to expect fireworks here, because she's not the kind of person who brushes off an offense lightly. She's calculated, fierce, and always ready to strike back when provoked. The idea of a trespasser could be literal, someone physically invading her space, or it could be more metaphorical, someone intruding into her affairs, her business, or her family matters without permission. Either way, the use of the word promises confrontation, and confrontation is where Tracy shines. She has a way of dominating scenes with her sharp wit and unapologetic presence, and when she's up against someone who has crossed her, it usually leads to some of the most memorable clashes in the show. This storyline in particular has fans curious because Tracy's enemies list is long, and the trespasser could be just about anyone. The suspense of not knowing who it is yet adds to the anticipation, because once the reveal comes, it will reshape how the audience sees both characters involved. Put together, the September 26th preview paints a picture of an episode that is layered with contrasts, love and vengeance, celebration and confrontation, statements that reveal and vows that conceal. Monica's honorific moment is the heart, reminding viewers of the importance of legacy and family ties. Drew's vow is the shadow, hinting at a dangerous path ahead. Joe's words are the spark, the kind of enigmatic development that can catch fire in unexpected ways. Tracy's trespasser is the powder keg, the threat that turns potential into explosion. The beauty of a preview like this is that it sets up so many different tones without giving too much away. It leaves just enough mystery for viewers to speculate, argue, and anticipate, which is exactly what drives the buzz around General Hospital week after week. What's also worth noting is how interconnected these stories are, even if they seem separate at first glance. The Quartermaine presence looms large across multiple threads, from Monica's celebration to Drew's vow to Tracy's trespasser. The family remains central, and that keeps the storytelling cohesive, even as it branches into different emotional territories. Gio, though not a Quartermaine, becomes the wild card, an outsider whose presence influences how insiders react. This balance between family drama and external influence is a hallmark of General Hospital, and it ensures that episodes like this resonate not just as isolated events but as stepping stones in a larger arc. The pacing of this episode also looks promising. Instead of leaning heavily on one storyline, it weaves between different tones, ensuring viewers remain engaged from start to finish. A celebration scene might pull at heartstrings, but before things get too sentimental, Drew's vow injects tension. Just as that tension simmers, Joe's statement adds a note of unpredictability. And then Tracy explodes onto the screen with her trespasser confrontation, bringing sharp energy to cap it off. That kind of rhythm is what makes an episode feel like it has momentum. It never stalls, never drags, and always leaves viewers wanting more. For longtime fans, the September 26 preview is particularly exciting because it blends generational storytelling. Monica represents the legacy, Tracy represents the unchanging fire, Drew represents the middle ground torn between light and darkness, and Gio represents the new blood, the future of Port Charles. When all those elements collide in a single episode, it's a reminder of why General Hospital has endured for decades. It knows how to honor its past while building toward its future. As the day approaches, fans are already speculating online about what exactly Drew's vengeance will entail, what Joe's statement will reveal, and who Tracy's trespasser might be. Some theories suggest betrayals coming to light, others point to shifting alliances, and some even propose that new characters could be introduced through these arcs. That's the fun of a preview like this. It doesn't just tell you what will happen tomorrow. It invites you to imagine what could happen next week, next month, and beyond. So when the episode airs, expect to see Monica's legacy honored in ways that tug at the heart, Drew's vow setting him down a path that may surprise even himself, Joe's statement shaking up dynamics in ways both subtle and profound, and Tracy confronting her trespasser with the kind of ferocity only she can deliver. Together, these moments will create an episode that feels meaningful, charged, and full of the unpredictable energy that has always made General Hospital must-watch television. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel for all of your updates.